Do you feel stuck at your current skill level and are unsure how to take your game to the next level? Let me introduce you to the pros' open secret to improving their game and how you can implement this secret into your own training routines to see massive skill and rank gains. I'm talking, of course, about VOD reviews. A VOD review is recording your own gameplay and watching through it, looking for mistakes and things that you can improve on. Pro players typically have a coach and a team to go over their games with to work out strategies as well as areas they can personally improve on. For people without a coach or a team, reviewing VODs ourselves is the next best thing. A VOD review doesn't have to be on your own games though, and especially for us non-pros, reviewing a pro match from VCT or even a Mickey Mouse tournament can help us keep track of the meta and how to make the most out of our play. The main goal of a VOD review is to find the areas we are weak in so that we can make steps to improve. Grinding ranked games for hours on end might be fun, but for actual improvement, it's not a very effective use of your time. Adding a VOD review after every game can have drastic impacts on your game, as you can see what mistakes you're consistently making and have time to go over what you should have done in a situation when you aren't in a rush, so that you may build up these reflexes in game and make the correct decisions. VOD reviews are the best way to improve your game sense. Some of the things that you can work on by doing VOD reviews are improving your game sense, building responses for faster reactions in the moment, improving game knowledge, and identifying key improvement areas. The first thing you need to do a VOD review is, well, a VOD. The best way is to record your gameplay through something like OBS. Even if you have a drop in FPS during your games, recording it is still worth it to record a game occasionally to do a VOD review. When first starting out with VOD reviews, I recommend skipping to the point where you died or lost a round and taking a look at those moments. Build up a list of questions you ask yourself in that situation, such as, what am I doing in this position? What do I know about the enemy team? What do I know about my team? What was the eco at the start of the round? What ults are up? What are the enemy team typically playing? Was this a mechanic loss or a macro loss? Did I miss my shot? Did I lose a duel? Did I peek incorrectly? Did I correctly isolate a 1v1 duel instead of wide swinging into 4 enemies? Was it a positioning error? Did I use my utility to give myself an advantage? And lastly, some team-based concepts, such as, did I bait my team? Did they bait me? So now that we've kind of gone over some stuff about doing a VOD review, let's do a live VOD review to see kind of how it might look. So this is an example VOD from one of my recent games. It was a very close game. We ended up going down in the beginning, but coming back and winning, I think it was 13 to 11. So it got off to a rough start. So in this video, we're going to take a look. And as you can see, I'm playing Killjoy on this map. I have already got my setups. So I set up a TikTok setup with the Molly bot on the right-hand side behind the box. And then I also have my turret on the left side of the screen to watch down this long alley to make sure that they don't op us or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the clip and we'll kind of see how it plays out.
Smoke's down,
Turrets destroyed. Found them. Bomb grenade out. Feeling safe.
Spike down A.
So already you can see it's not going very well for us. The enemy pushed the site with 5 people. They killed all 3 of the people we had defending it right away, and that left the remaining of our team having to do a retake 2 versus 4, which isn't very good. So we can go back here and we'll take a look. Like, what happened? What went wrong? What could I have done better? So in the beginning, I'm currently just kind of holding mid because we don't have a teammate who is holding mid, and we need somebody to watch that. So something that I know right away, I could have asked one of our teammates, or even I could have gone mid and watched it a little bit more in depth just to make sure that we're not getting flanked. So after I hear we get a reaction, so they take out my sentry, my turret back here. A little bit farther back. Yeah, right here. You can see that they take out my turret. So that means that we know that somebody is pushing down A on the left-hand side. From then right away, I could probably go ahead and rotate. You can also see that Sky is pushed up all the way into the spawn, and that Brimstone is already pushing up too, so that's good.
Found them. Bomb grenade out.
So once my alarm bot triggered, it's my TikTok setup, I go ahead and trigger the mollies. So I know that if there's anybody on the right hand side of this map, once I walk through these smokes, that they will either be right here and they'll be extremely low, but I don't have any vision of the left hand side of the site. Uh, this person is sitting here and is sort of watching the left side, so I'm mostly sure there isn't anybody right here, but there could be somebody crossing on the overhead, the ropes above. So I push up to try to get a kill on anybody. So if there was somebody who was stuck here and they like were pushing in, they would be right around this area and they would be super low. Right away, I can tell my crosshair placement is too low. Headshot level's a bit higher than that. So that was not a very good peak for me. Also, I know generally you don't want to just push through a smoke. So Brimstone's getting a lot of play right now. He's very strong and he's good at smoking up an area. So he had smoked this out. It's just very hard to walk through a smoke and you're just exposing yourself to so many places. Another mistake I know right off the bat is just walking through the smoke in this location gives me up too many angles to attack. So as you can see, this Brimstone has just killed this guy right on the left hand side. So the left hand side is completely unprotected when I only have somebody on my left watching over my right hand side, which is already, you can see, is safe because I have my two mollies running here. So this wide swing into the site was completely unnecessary. So you let the clip play and you can see that I have 3 different angles I could be shot from right now. And in fact, there's actually 3 different people in each of those angles. So this wide swing ended up costing me my life, even though I did manage to pick up a kill before I die and helping my team in that way. I really shouldn't have put myself in such an exposed position when I'm on a site, and which ended up causing me to be killed. So I think this is a good example of just some of the things that you should take a look at when you're reviewing your VODs. So another way I could have played this, I probably should have watched mid a little stronger and rotated farther. Because I have some certain range on Killjoy's utility, I don't have to actually be on the site to help my team, because with the turret, I'm letting them know, and with the molly setup, I'm kind of watching the right-hand side. So maybe instead of rotating and just running through a smoke through the middle, I should have gone to the back of the site and played the back and helped this Reyna watch the left-hand side of the site. And yeah, I think that's a good example. That's it for today's video. If you add VOD reviews into your training routine for a few days a week, you'll see huge improvements to your game sense and overall game knowledge. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. It greatly helps the channel, and I appreciate it. This is Mulligan. Thank you.